Hey you guys, welcome back for another Savvy Saturday. If you're new here, my name is Keoshia. Before you continue on with this video, if you like these types of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe and share it with all of your friends. So, as you can tell from this title, today I am going to show you my entire budgeting process for the month of September. I know I go in here and I show you guys my budget all the time, but I'm getting a lot of questions about how I specifically budget. You guys want me to show you how I budget, because I know I just go through and run through the numbers, show you what I'm putting in my cash envelopes, but I don't ever show you how I budget out each paycheck or anything like that. So today, that is what I'm going to do. So let's just get into the video. Okay, you guys, so this is my September budget. These numbers are not real. I will never tell you what I make for my paycheck or whatever like that, but the expenses, debits, and things like that are real. And I just make sure to put enough money in there, you know, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I like to do is go ahead and put in what my income is going to be for the month. And then I go ahead and put any supplemental income that I think I'm going to be getting in. Right now, I think I'm going to get about $500 for this month, so that is what I'm going to do. And then I like to put the 2 paydays that I get paid. And then it gives me a total of how much my income is for the month. And then I'll start budgeting out things that are fixed. So things that are fixed, I don't necessarily change unless it changes. The only thing that seems to fluctuate within my budget is my power bill and my AT&T bill. And right now you can see these numbers are not correct. My power bill is currently $256 a month, and my AT&T bill is currently $128.25. So I need to up that. Okay. My trash tax is every 3 months. If you guys saw, I think I paid that in August, so we're going to go ahead and hide that because we do not have to pay that for September, but I will need to budget it, I think, for October or November, but we will come up with that as it comes. Vivint's still the same. My Geico has gone up to $188. I think it's $69, $188, $69. So as you see, I'm already having some fluctuating in my bills. Let's see, yeah, 1,000. Okay, so that is right. So those are the things that I need to change. I always make sure to look at anything that needs to be changed or anything that has changed for the month, because some of my bills do fluctuate even though most of them don't. Student loans are still the same. As you can see, I have nothing in my sinking funds. I never fund my sinking funds until I fund everything that necessarily needs to be funded. So no sinking funds will be funded until I know what's going on. So the next thing I'm going to have is grocery, fuel, spending, and all of that. Those are really pre-populated. I will change them as I need to, but as of right now, they're going to stay the same. And for September, I really don't have anything that I can think of that needs to be budgeted for. The only thing I think I might have to budget for is my son usually has parent week during the month of September for his college, and we may have to get a hotel and go down there, but I'm not going to budget for it yet because I just don't know how true it is. They usually have the schedule out and the schedule's not out, so I don't know if they're going to do it this year or not, so we'll just have to wait and see. So as you can see, I have $537.61 left according to my budget as of right now. Okay, so after I get this monthly budget together, I go on to my Paycheck Planner, and this is part of my 20-page spreadsheet or something like that, I believe. And I like to go out and budget each of my paychecks. So I make sure I have 3 paychecks, because some months I get paid 3 times within that month, and other month, most months I only get paid 2. So I just like to have that in there so that I know what it is that I'm doing. Sorry for looking down. Like I said, I need to look at my budget. And then I have 3 things for supplemental. So supplemental, I don't necessarily always group together. It just depends on what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put $500 in here for my supplemental. And as you can see, this is last month's budget, so I don't have any income in here, so I need to put $106,654. I think that's what I budgeted for paycheck 1, and I get paid on 9/11/2018. Okay, and then for paycheck 2, I'm gonna go ahead and put the same thing, and I get paid on 9/25/2018. So you see how that works? That's how I do that. Next thing I need to do is check all these numbers. So Geico AT&T, Vivid, HostGator, student loans, Sperry, my water bill, my charter, and my commissions. So those are the ones that are going to all come out of my first check. And as you can see, my first check, I have $363.83 left. Okay. And then out of my second check, which is my mortgage, I have my mortgage, my light bill, my groceries, fuel, personal spending, dining out, household, and fund money. And after my 2 paychecks without any supplemental, I have $37.61 left. But when I add my supplemental, I will have $537.61, and I always make sure that number matches what is at the bottom of here. So you can see they match. So it's sort of how I do a checks and balance. Okay, so now that I know a portion, mostly of the money is going to come out of this supplemental, this is where I'm going to decide where the extra money is going to go. So right now, you guys know I am working on funding my home and funding my fully funded emergency fund. So I'm going to go ahead and split this in half, basically. So I'm just going to take I'm going to put the most of the difference, because you know it's never going to be equal. So I'm going to put I'm going to divide, let's see, I'll put $250 plus the $37.61 in my emergency fund. So that's $287.61, I believe. Oh, wait. That's why I typed the title. My bad. Emergency. No catalog. So I'm going to put $287.61. Yep, and it'll leave me $250. So I'm going to put my home maintenance fund, $250. And now I have a zero base budget. As you guys can see, in my bank at the end of the month, I should have $0 because I told everything where to go. I used to do a buffer, but now that I'm so good at it, I really don't do a buffer anymore. When you first starting out, do a buffer because you just never know. I know you guys are like, well, that's all you're funding. You got this, that, and the other. Yes, as I make extra money, or if I get overtime or anything like that, I will start funding some of my other sinking funds. I'm still not funding sinking funds as of yet. $287.61. Sorry, I was trying to remember what they said. $287.61. That's not right. Wish I had that much money. $287.61. And then we're going to put in a home maintenance fund, $250. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and hide anything that I am not funding. If I get extra money, then I will go ahead and unhide what it is I'm going to be putting money into, and then that way I'll have some kind of idea. And so that is how I budget, you guys. So if you have fluctuating funds or anything like that, you can go ahead and change it for each and every month. Always put your income in first. Do all of your necessary bills first. So your fixed expense, your debts, things that you have to pay no matter what, and there's no other option. And then flow your money into all of your other categories after you figure out how much money you have left over at the end of the month. If you find out that you do not have any money left over at the end of the month, then you need to look at your fixed expenses. Maybe get rid of cable, maybe get rid of your internet just for a little while until you can start to become afloat. And then for my paycheck planner, you know, everything that's on your paycheck planner should reflect into your September budget. Any extra money that you may get, extra money that you may spend, it needs to go in here, and it needs to be, you know, so for instance, if I come in and I find out that my student loan is going up to $200 a month and I change this to $200, now I'm over by $61, which means I need to reduce a couple of these funds by $61.60 because I have to pay my student loan bill. There's no other way around it. So that is how you work that out in your budget. So that is how I budget every single month, you guys. It's not super expensive. Not expensive. I mean, super expensive. It's not a long process. Budgeting should not take you forever. I mean, it should take you a couple of, you know, about an hour or so when you first started each time you do it. But as the time goes on and you start to get in a routine, you start to know how much your bills are, how much is going on and things like that. You shouldn't have to spend that much time working on you guys' budget. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Oh, and I want to let you guys know, you guys have been asking, and I finally have decided to do some coaching. So if you would like to be coached on your budget or get help or whatever, I am going to leave the link below in the description box so that you guys can go and look at the plans that I offer. I made them very reasonable. I don't think they're outrageous. I just want to help you guys, and I'm not trying to become a millionaire or be rich or anything like that. But it's not nothing outrageous. Like I said, I think it's something that everybody can afford. I have 3 different plans, and if you're not sure that I can help you, you're not sure if it's something you want to do, schedule a free 15-minute consultation with me. They are free in 15-minute increments, and you can go ahead and schedule that and, put yourself on the book, and we'll work out if you, need help or what your problems are, anything like that. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and my channel and my budgeting and everything that I do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, you guys, so to go ahead and schedule your 15-minute consultation, go ahead and click the link in the description box, and it will bring you to this financial coaching page where you'll be able to read why you should work with me and things that I do. Go ahead and click on the 15-minute intro schedule, and it will give you a bunch of dates. It's 2 weeks in advance, so I hope to be talking to you guys really soon. Thank you.